Okay, hello and welcome to our latest update on our National Instruments Robot Competition entry. Here we've been fiddling around with the Astar grid, and we've managed to update it in real time, effectively creating a sort of a very simple AD star grid, a logarithm. What we've got set up here is, as you can see in here, we've got a grid reference of a wall with no holes in it, with no doorway in it, no entrance in it. But in reality, there is an entrance. There is an entrance. And what we've done is we've attached a sonar sensor to the side of the robot, and we're getting it to actually check where the entrance is and update the map, and then drive through the entrance. And in essence, we're telling the robot where to drive at the moment, so that it can update these points. We're actually telling it to drive from there to there, and from there to there. And then while it's driving it, it's updating these points, and later on we can make it do that autonomously. But just for the moment, I suppose it would be nice to show you it working. All right, so we don't have to do it in one shoot, but if you just want to go over there and sit on that chair maybe. Okay, so we just press play. Alright, so we've driven it to that point. It's quite happy. Lots and lots of wheel slip, not the best. And then we'll tell it to go to, we'll tell it to do 5 steps up. And it will update each of these walls. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay. Now, while I'm going to come back, you can see that it's updated the dynamic map, if you like. So now what we can do is we can tell it to drive to, say, like 7 or something. So we'll tell it to drive to a point on the other side of the wall, and it should do it. Oh, whoops, hang on.
Oh, well done, genius. X.
Okay, that's alright. I'll tell you what, if you want to just put it back so that it's actually on the right point, let's tell it to go to, what is that? That's 5. Let's tell it to just go to 5. Yep. So let's tell it to go to 5. So it'll actually, if you look at the robot, you'll find that it's actually finding its way, even if it does crash due to odometry errors. It's alright. Oh, it's alright. Taking it like a man. So it's going to try and get here. Alright.
So before I couldn't do that because the wall was closed in the program. Now I can do that because it found that there was a opening at that specific point.
Yep.
And it can go through that point across the wall.
Yep. So
impressive.
Everything lived happily ever after. Now we're waiting on Sanka to work out how to use the timing function on his phone.
Sanka from Sri Lanka.
Well done, Milan.
You ready?
Go.
Yep. Okay, so this is our grid reference. This is our mining area, which doesn't have any doors as far as this thing's concerned. But in reality, it has 2 entrances. And what we're going to do is we're going to use one sonar sensor positioned on the side of our robot to dynamically update this Astar grid that we've got, right? And it's not really Astar if we're dynamically updating it, but that's okay. Anyway, so yes, we're going to drive it all the way around, and we're going to locate all of the entrances, and then we're going to try and get to the gold block, which is over here. So you can start moving it now if you like. Go, Robert, go! It's majestic turns. Just want to make sure it doesn't run over its own cable. Is it alright? We need to fix that. When you get a second, make sure put it like exactly where it should be. So just keep in mind it's going to turn like a full 360. Okay. So it found the entrance anyway. Oh god. It found the entrance. And so we're telling it to get to the gold block. Which is point D on our grid. There you go, so it found the block. Anyway, so now we're going to tell it to go home. Oh my god. Just worked out what this thing's trying to do. Oh no! Okay, that's good. Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! Okay, we know where it's meant to be. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to abandon the test. Silly robot. But we have an emergency stop button. We've demonstrated that very, very well.